This is one of the trickiest puzzles in the world. Black is down in material by 7 points and there is no way that Black can win this game. But if he finds the correct order of moves, then he can successfully draw this game. So feel free to pause this video and try to find out what should Black play here. So if Black tries to play any of these pawn moves or any of these king moves, then White will be successfully able to break into Black's position by either capturing the f pawn or by capturing this b pawn. And then after this exchange of pieces, all of these pawns will start falling one after the other and White will be able to successfully break into Black's position and ultimately checkmate Black's king. So since you are looking for a draw in this position, you want to make a move which ends up locking this position, so that White is not able to make any breakthrough in your territory, ultimately leading to a draw. So which is that correct move? Let's see. So if Black tries to give check with the c pawn, then the pawn will get captured, and then after this bishop exchange, Black is not able to lock up this position and White can now open up the position by any of these capture of pawns. So c5 check is definitely not helping. If Black plays bishop e5 in order to attack this rook over here, then White can simply create a counter threat by capturing this b pawn over here. If you capture the rook, then White will be able to get a queen on the board. And now there is no chance that Black can win this game. Let's go back. If Black tries to give check with his bishop, skewing White's pieces, then White can simply block the check with c5. And now if you move your bishop, then White can break into your position with a takes b7. So if you capture the rook, then White will get a queen. So that's not helping. And if you get your bishop back over here, then White will capture your bishop, or it can capture this pawn and open up the position, or maybe capture via this pawn, or maybe this pawn. And there is no way you can save this game. Let's go back. Therefore, the correct move which saves the game for Black is a shocking bishop sacrifice. Bishop a5 check. Now there are two ways that White can respond to this check. Either White can capture this bishop, or it can move its king to the c5 square. Let's see how Black can save his game in both the scenarios. So firstly, let's go with the obvious move, king takes bishop. So now you will give another check, b6 check, king moves to b4, c5 check, king moves to c3, d4 check, king moves to d2, e3 check. And now don't worry about this bishop getting captured, because now you will play f4 and now you have completely locked this position. Your pawns act as a successful barrier and there is nothing White can do over here. White has a light squared bishop and that's useless now. And if White here tries to act smart by sacrificing his rook over here, then do not get greedy and capture this rook. Because if you do, then White will be able to break into your position by opening up this d file with this pawn advancement. So in this situation, if your opponent tries to offer you a free rook either to this square or maybe to this one, do not get greedy and capture the rook, because your opponent then will not be able to break into your position and will be forced to make some random moves on the board, and in this way you will be able to draw this game either by 50 move rule, or if he repeats position then maybe by threefold repetition. So definitely this king captures bishop is not helping White. What if king tries to run to the c5 square? Then in that case, my friends, White is going to lose the game, because now you can play bishop b6 check, king moves to b4, and now c5 check, king moves to c3, and now instead of checking with our pawn, we will give check with our bishop, bishop a5 check. And notice how you have successfully taken all the squares from the king. So now White is forced to block this check with his rook. And now you'll play the crushing c takes b4 check, forking White's pieces. King moves to d4, and now b takes a3, and Black is completely winning over here. Let's see how. Bishop takes bishop, a2, king takes d5, and now this pawn queens. And now no one can stop Black from winning this game. Let's go back. If here the king moves to the b2 square, then you can capture this rook with a check. King takes, and now bishop takes pawn, because you want to open up files for your pawns so that one of them promotes on the board. White will likely capture this pawn in order to promote his pawn, but you can simply block it with bishop. And now whatever White plays over here doesn't really help him, because he's down in material and Black will soon be able to create a passed pawn in either one of these files. Let's go back. So if here the king moves to the d2 square and attacks our bishop, then do not worry, simply capture this rook. King captures bishop, and now this pawn is promoting and nobody can stop this pawn. Do like this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. And now here is the question of the day for you. It is black's turn in the game. You have to find out what is the best move for black. Let me know your answers in the comments box and do not forget to join to the channel's membership program.